This is Kaş Turkey, a coastal city that is both serene and chaotic, remote yet well connected, and as traditional as it is lively and modern. Kaş has so much to offer, from exploring its picturesque old town to watching breathtaking sunsets at an abandoned water park, and pretty much everything in between. This paradise is a small city along the Turkish Riviera that you do not want to miss, and we're going to show you why that is in our top 15 things to do in and around the city. Number 1 on the list is to explore the old town. This right here is the old town of Kaş, right here in the Turkish Riviera, and I can tell you this is probably the best thing to do on this entire list because it encompasses pretty much everything. Restaurants, places to go out at night, places to stroll around, your perfect Instagram photos for those of you that are into that. One of my favorite things to do when I arrive to a new destination is to get acquainted with my surroundings by walking around the city. And there's no better place to start than the old town. This is the heartbeat of the city, with cozy streets, picturesque storefronts, saturated with plants and flowers draping over balconies. You will find yourself happily lost in thoughts, imagining what life would be like if you moved here. So we are right here down at the harbor in Kaş, and just a few minute drive up, or actually 7-minute walk, we'll be able to find the Lycia tombs, which are absolutely crazy. You think you can only find in Cappadocia the houses and tombs built into the stone, also in places in the Turkish Riviera. Let's go check it out. You can get a bird's eye view of the city and coast. The view shows the contrast between old Kaş's Lycia rock tombs and the new modern side. It's honestly pretty cool, considering that to get there, you literally step off one of the main roads onto a path where the tombs lie. So they are pretty cool when you look at this and imagine how much history, how long this has been here, and why they built it, because when you turn around, you can see all of the coastline. The honest truth for this place is these are so cool, especially if you're into archaeology, history, and ancient things. But what I think is an even more incredible ancient attraction is number 3, which is for those of you who have the freedom to explore outside of the main city and visit one of the most unique archaeological sites that I've ever seen, the Mira Ruins, an ancient city that was carved into the mountains in breathtaking detail. Check this place out. And just 13 euros will get you into this place, so you can go check out these insanely cool places. You have also a theater on this side, which we'll show you in just a second. And then we have all of the structures built into the mountain. Unbelievable. This is truly an architectural marvel that is worth the drive. All right, the road trip continues. We've got ourselves some nice cold beverages.
Cheers, brother.
Let's continue on to Kaş.
Kaş.
It's about 45 minutes away, and the drive is stunning along coastal and mountainous roads. And now we're just cruising along the coast, but the super cool part about this place is there are so many small little towns and like maybe even mini cities all along here, and I think that's what makes the road trip so special. Anyways, number 4 on the list is to visit the Cashmensara. It was an unexpected gem that we found when driving into Kaş right at sunset. The city in general is filled with incredible viewpoints all over, but the Cashmensara is one that you will not want to miss. You can take a quick taxi, hike up there, or drive and snap some amazing pictures that overlook the bay and sea. You can even see Greece from there. During our time here, this was easily one of the top spots to visit right at sunset. Number 5 on the list is to visit the Belladesi Hulk Beach. It's one of the longer beaches that Kaş has to offer.
We're gonna see what's good down here. Nice little 2-minute walk from this road if you get dropped off. Or it looks like you can drive down here, which is equally as nice. We've got good little beachfront. By that I mean rocky beachfront along here. And oh my goodness, is it already becoming quiet and serene from the other beaches.
Where you can rent sunbeds and umbrellas and enjoy the calm Mediterranean turquoise waters. This beach is great since there's tons of room, so even if you don't get yourself a sunbed, there's a nice tree-covered green space where you can put down a blanket and post up for the day. Next on the list is a superb 2-in-1 activity that could stand alone as an activity in itself. A few minutes drive outside of Kaş is the trailhead to a segment of the epic coastal trek known as the Lishan Way. So guys, we are parking right outside of the trailhead, the closest point that we think we can drive to the beach that we're heading to, known as Lemanghazi. Lemanghazi. I don't know how to say it. Drop a comment if you know the pronunciation. A 520 kilometer or 321 mile trail that stretches from Antalya to Deniz. Along this route, there's ancient towns, jaw-dropping views, and beautiful stones that make this outdoor activity spectacular. But if you're like us and you want to experience just a small part of it, you can hike a short path which will bring you to number 7 on the list. By the way, guys, we are starting a brand new Instagram account from the ground up at 0 followers for our guides channel that will cover places both in Turkey and all over the world. And we would be so grateful if you could follow us there, as we will be sharing even more travel tips, plans, ideas, and shorter videos there once we reach our first 1,000 followers. Number 7 on the list is to visit Lemanghazi Plaji, aka beach, a more remote and semi-difficult to access cove, which is a feature that I often find makes the effort that much more worth it. There are 2 ways of accessing the beach. One is by water taxi or by foot like we just did through the trail. The beach is stunning and has everything you could need once you get there. Restaurants, views, and of course, great places to take a dip in those clear turquoise waters. Number 8 on the list is to experience the coffee shop scene. Whether you are here needing faster internet for work or vacation planning, we came across 2 cool coffee shops that were recommended by locals as the best spots with faster speeds. These 2 shops are known as Godo Coffee and Bist Coffee. This is one of them, and the reason why they're the best, well, internet's number 1, but we went here the other day, had coffee, worked for the whole day, and it was a great experience. Where we're sitting at right now, though, you can't bring your laptops. This is more for like lounging and hanging out. As you can see, all these people here are, because you have that coastline right in front. Back behind when we first walked in, that area is where you can bring your laptop and kind of just post up for the day. They've got Sammys, they've got coffee, they've got all different types of things, so you can have a nice day out here. Both have a very relaxed atmosphere with pretty good speeds and sit right inside of the old town. Also, they are just great for enjoying a coffee even if you have no internet needs. Number 9 on the list is to visit Küçükçekil, which is what I most often associate as the idyllic Mediterranean coast. And right here you have 3 different entrances. We've got a restaurant entrance here and a restaurant entrance here, and I would assume this one right here will lead us down to the beach. So we're gonna go for the free route first and see what that's like. We have made it to the entrance of the beach, and this is the free one. You can walk out here, take a little swim right there in this small piece of beach right there, and then on either side, if you change your mind, it looks like there might be some entrances to go up to the restaurants. And I want to say from the restaurants, they have their own entrance into the water. There's relaxed beach clubs bordering the blue sea, limestone rocks to jump off, and the general feeling of a relaxing summer day in the air. We posted up at one of the beach clubs, and immediately when we got there, we took a dip straight in from the deck.
Abi, can you touch the bottom?
Don't finish.
The bottom?
Yeah.
You? How deep? Meter?
No.
5 meter? Okay, I'll check.
The great part is it's right in town and has an awesome mix of both locals and travelers alike.
We're going for a good time, ladies and gentlemen. Surrounded by obbies and the female version of what an obby is. Obby, for those of you who don't know, is older brother. It's one of those funny things. You say one word and everybody freaking loves you. An obby is that word. So we're living.
Number 10 on the list is to experience the Old Town's nightlife.
There are so many people out on a Saturday night, and it's just popping. And it's such a vibe because you have all these outdoor seating areas, restaurants, and like second floor little vibe dens up there.
For those of you who like to get down, but also honestly, I recommend anyone who just wants to go out and experience the energy of Kaş's Old Town at night, even if you don't like partying. Dancing, singing, high energy happening simultaneously, all in the intimate streets, make for such a fun way to integrate into the local scene. You'll hear a mix of both Turkish and Western songs that will have you dancing into the night. Number 11 on the list is to visit Antalyas' ancient city. It is an absolute must, and the best thing about it is that it's conveniently close to central Kaş, which, as you can tell, this isn't just any theater. It looks out into the entire sea, and you can tell here that this one was carefully planned to be able to see all of the islands in the distance. Such an incredible place. It's the only theater in Anatolia that faces the sea, offering some of the most unique pictures and views you could hope for. We visited in the evening, but we had also heard you can come in the morning and even join in on a yoga class if you time it right. Number 12 on the list is to visit the abandoned water park. It is one of the cooler, more adventurous things that we did in Kaş that boasts one of the nicest sunsets we've seen. That said, it's on Google Maps as an attraction, but it's unclear what the rules are, so make sure you visit at your own risk. I wonder what the hell happened here, why they abandoned a water park in one of the most beautiful destinations. I get it sometimes when you find abandoned theme parks in places all around the world, but the location usually sucks. How on earth did something like this go out of business? But with that aside, it's on the far edge of the peninsula connected to Kaş, overlooking the Greek island of Castella Riojo. To enter, you must climb through a hole in the fence and hike down to this once vibrant attraction that is now a hotspot for photo shoots, urban exploring, graffiti, and just kicking back with a beer to watch the sun fall into the sea. But do exercise caution, as there is glass everywhere and many of the structures are understandably falling apart. What a crazy place. Look at this, just all ripped apart. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Number 13 on the list is to check out the Insaboggas Beach. This is one of the most unique beaches because there are two sides to this narrow strip of land that feel completely different. It is so popular though, so make sure you get there early enough to find yourself a great spot. But even with the crowds, the water is so incredible that it makes it worth it. There are chairs you can rent and a food stand in the case that you get hungry. Chow here, bro? Something to drink?
Chow. I'll take some water. Sparkling and still, please.
Number 14 on the list is to visit Castella Riojo. It is no doubt one of the best things about Kaş, which is that you are able to hop on a 20-minute ferry to this tiny island in Greece for the day. Yes, that's right, Greece next to Turkey, very far from mainland Greece. The couple-mile proximity between the two towns has a fascinating history in itself, and the contrast of the cultures makes for the time spent in both areas an absolute must. If you want to see more on Castella Riojo and learn about its history, feel free to check out this video here on my main channel, as well as our top things to do in Castella Riojo. The last thing on the list is to explore the surrounding area of Kaş by road tripping. There is so much to see in either direction along the coast, from hidden beaches to epic viewpoints, that make exploring the surrounding area one of the most exciting road trips in this part of the world. There is seemingly endless amounts of coastal beach towns to explore, and we will be sharing things to do in many of these destinations, so make sure to check them out, like this video right here, which is our top 20 things to do in the city of Antalya. So anyways guys, that does it for our top 15 things to do in Kaş. I would love to hear in the comments what activities you chose to do. And if you want to see more of the top things to do in the Turkish Riviera, check out this video here. And if you want to see the vlogumentary on the incredible story of Castella Riojo, we've linked it right here.